Hello friends, in this video we shall be talking about aneurysmal type 1 CNVM or AT1. Before going to AT1, we need to recap what is pachychoroid phenotype. The pachychoroid phenotype consists of thick choroid, but there is no absolute cutoff mark for the choroidal thickness. There has to be dilated choroidal blood vessels or pachyvessels, which means thick Haller's layer and attenuated satellites and choriocapillaris layers, and there will be choroidal hyperpermeability. So basically pachychoroid means attenuation of choriocapillaris, which is the most important feature of this phenotype. So now with this background we move on to what are the types of neovascularization in pachychoroid. There can be pachychoroid neovasculopathy and polypoidal choroidal vasculopathy. So how does the neovascularization in pachychoroid happen? Since the choriocapillaris is thinned out and attenuated, there is an local ischemia which leads to chronic RPE alterations and serous PEDs, and ultimately there happens a break in the Bruch's membrane and endothelial cells grow in the sub-RPE space, leading to formation of vascular tubes, which is called type 1 CNVM. This type 1 CNVM is basically the pachychoroid neovasculopathy. We know how the pachychoroid neovasculopathy looks like. The color fundus photo will show some RPE alterations, fluorescent angiography will show some stippled hyperfluorescence without any CSR kind of leak, and ICG will show dilated choroidal blood vessels. The OCT will show a double layer sign which is hyperreflective, and that double layer sign means that there is a pachychoroid neovasculopathy or sub-RPE neovascularization. So moving on to another type of neovascularization in pachychoroid, which is AT1 or aneurysmal type 1 CNVM. So the pathophysiological process follows the same pattern up to the formation of type 1 CNVM. However, some of these type 1 CNVMs or pachychoroid neovasculopathies throw up vascular network wide and beyond their site, and these networks are called branching vascular networks or BVN. Some of these branching vascular networks develop dilatations at their ends. These dilatations are nothing but polyps. So PCV or polypoidal choroidal vasculopathy develops out of a type 1 CNVM. Previously it was called PCV. Now, after understanding this pathogenesis, it is termed as aneurysmal type 1 CNVM or AT1, which is basically a variant of type 1 CNVM. So from the context of pachychoroid phenotype and pachychoroid disease spectrum, PCV is not considered a primary disease. It is considered as a variety of type 1 CNVM which is aneurysmal, and it is called AT1, and it can be seen in many diseases which develop type 1 CNVM like central serous choroidopathy, ARMD and other retinal diseases. So this is how AT1 or PCV looks like. You will have subretinal fluid, subretinal hemorrhages and hard exudates, and ICG shows a large branching vascular network as seen in this picture, and the OCT shows elevated RPE, and the sub-RPE space is the location of the branching vascular network and polyp, which causes the undulations in the elevated RPE. So this is all about AT1. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.